Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Rosemary and I'm the Black Scribbler. Today we're going to be talking about toxic friends, identifying if you are a toxic friend and how to turn that around and stop being a toxic friend. We all know the common saying, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Your friends are a preview of who you are. You are a preview of who your friends are, because like it or not, there is an exchange of influence in every friend group. I also want to give a disclaimer that just because you realize you have toxic tendencies towards your friends or you're a toxic friend does not mean you're a bad person. It just means you need to make some changes. Quite frankly, the real problem comes up when you refuse to make changes and decide to stay in your toxicity. Now, you're wondering, okay, fine, how do we know we're toxic friends? Number one, you take more than you give. I am very aware that not everyone or not every friendship is on a 50-50 level. Some people are 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, even 90-10. But the question is, even if you are giving 10%, are you actually giving your entire 10% to that friendship? Are you giving all that you truly can? Or are you, taking some things away? Number two, you always find a way to make everything about you. Your friends telling you about how they had a bad day, how something terrible happened, and somehow you find a way to relate it to something that's happened to you or something that is happening to you. Why can't you allow them just rant? Which leads to the next point. You actually never sit down to listen. Just listen. Sometimes all your friends want from you are your listening ears. They do not even want your opinion. They just want to get things off their chests. Number four, you are genuinely never happy for their success. When your friend tells you about this good thing that happens to them, at the back of your mind, you're like, oh, again, are you the only one in this life? You need to check yourself. Number five, you always expect a reward for whatever it is you do. You see your help as a means to get something from them. Number six, you always point out the things you've done for them in order to guilt them to help you out. So you're like, but if it's me, I would have done it for you, or remember that time I did this thing for you. Number seven, you make jokes about their insecurities. And I know some people are going to be like, that's how we are, our friends. Your friend thinks their nose is big and you're like, big nose. I'm laughing because that's something I do. So you point out things would hurt them and you joke about it, and because they laugh about it in the moment, you feel it's all good and fine and fresh, but in reality, behind closed doors, it actually does hurt them, and they feel, oh, we're all friends, so if I say anything about it, they will say I'm taking things too personal. But you need to actually stop making jokes about people's insecurities. You cover up for them when they mess up. Now everyone is going to be like, what exactly is friendship if you are not able to cover up for your friend? And I do not mean in the sense that, oh, you leave your friends to just rot in trouble. But even though you are going to help them out, make sure behind closed doors you are able to tell them, listen, I helped you out because we're out in public, but sis, you messed up. So even though you help them out or you cover up for them when they mess up, you should make sure you point it out and tell them, despite the fact that I helped out with this situation, it's not nice. You watch them do things wrong and you're like, oh well, it's not really my life, and you're like, that's how she is. You never point it out. You never tell them in a loving, constructive criticism type way that, listen, this thing you're doing, I don't think it's good, I don't think it's healthy. And yeah, there is no guarantee they would listen to you, but at least let it be on record that you said it to them and they know your stance on that thing. You not just be quiet and be like, but they know it's not good. Still say it. You allow them walk all over you. When people do things wrong to you, when your friends do things that upset you and you never point it out, you never tell them, hey, hi, we are friends, we are good, but this thing you did actually upsets me at that point in time. If you never tell your friends that, then I'm sorry, you are not a good friend. Because one, you are not allowing them grow. Two, you are going to hold a grudge. And they do not even know that they've done something wrong to upset you. Tell people when they do things to you, especially your friends, because it allows your friendship grow. You do not support their dreams and goals. This one has levels to it. Number one, they tell you, oh, I want to be a butterfly. And you say, oh, look at you. You cannot be a butterfly. You do not have the ability to be a butterfly. Instead of saying, okay, do you know what it entails to be a butterfly? Your friends have businesses and you do not patronize their businesses, and even if you happen to patronize, you're like, you have to give me discount too, knowing full well that if it was someone else, you won't have the audacity to ask for a discount. If you are one of those people who would rather give your money to a total stranger than give it to your friend, then you really need to check yourself. This one I do, and it's actually one of the things that I was like, okay, this is not a nice characteristic to have. When I see someone's name on my phone, they're either calling me or they send me a message, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, I don't want to talk to this person. And I grumble and I'm angry. And then I pick up the call and I'm like, oh my goodness, how have you been? Oh, wow, hi. Or I reply, oh, I've missed you so much. Ha 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 ha. Don't be fake. That's just really fake. And I know we all do it because we're like, what do you expect me to do? Should I be like, you don't call me? Do not make people feel they are wanted when you genuinely do not want them. Now that we've established that we have certain toxic tendencies, how do we change that? How do you make amends? And I would say, make a list of your friends. And for each friend, make a list of the things, the values you contribute to their life. What exactly is the benefit of you being in their life? And evaluate every friendship you have. If you realize you do not contribute more, you really do not have any potential value or any solid value in people's lives, then maybe push those friendships to the side. If you know you want more from that friendship, you want the friendship to be more, then make amends to rectify the situation. Fix what you can fix. Ask your friends, talk to them. Am I a good friend to you? What are things that I do that you do not like? What are things I do that you like? What are things you want me to get better at? And then it's left for you to choose and pick and decide, this is what I would take from it, this is what I would not take, this is what I will touch, this is what I will not touch. You have one life. You do not have time to waste on friendships that are not worth it. Because most times people mistake acquaintances for friendship. Just because we know each other to a certain level and we hang out does not mean we are friends. I do hope we kind of evolve, and if you realize you have toxic tendencies, you should be able to change them. Make the efforts. I hope we become better friends and we all just be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. That being said, you are loved, you hold value, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and the world is yours for the taking. Stay shining, lovelies. Bye.